The secret to crafting unforgettable movie stories lies in the art of ranking. In the realm of storytelling, ranking is the unsung hero that elevates a good movie into a cinematic masterpiece. It's a delicate balance of suspense, tension, and emotional investment that keeps audiences hooked from start to finish. From the opening credits to the final scene, ranking is the invisible thread that weaves the narrative together. But what exactly is ranking? And how do master storytellers use it to captivate their audience? To answer that, let's take a journey through the history of film and explore the evolution of ranking techniques. From the early days of silent cinema to the present day, ranking has been a crucial element in storytelling. In the 1920s, filmmakers like Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton used ranking to create silent comedies that are still beloved today. These pioneers of film experimented with timing, pacing, and visual effects to craft stories that were both funny and poignant. But ranking isn't just about making people laugh. It's also a powerful tool for creating suspense and tension. Imagine a scene where the protagonist is trapped in a deadly maze, with no clear escape route in sight. As the camera pans across the maze, the audience is left wondering what will happen next, their hearts racing with anticipation. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller expertly crafts a sense of urgency and danger. But ranking isn't just about creating suspense. It's also about emotional investment. When audiences care about the characters and their journey, they become invested in the story, cheering them on and worrying about their fate. This is where the magic of ranking happens, where the storyteller has created a deep emotional connection with the audience. Take the iconic movie, The Shawshank Redemption, for example. From the opening scene, where Andy Dufresne is wrongly accused of murder, to the final scene, where Red is finally free. Ranking is woven throughout the narrative, as the audience watches Andy's transformation from a desperate prisoner to a symbol of hope. But what makes ranking so effective in The Shawshank Redemption? One key element is the use of time, where the storyteller expertly manipulates the audience's perception of time. As the years pass, the audience is left wondering how much time has elapsed, and when the characters will finally escape. Where the storyteller expertly manipulates the audience's perception of time, where the storyteller has created a sense of timelessness and urgency. Another key element is the use of visuals, where the storyteller uses cinematography and lighting to create a sense of mood and atmosphere. Take the scene where Andy is in the prison yard, where the camera pans across the bleak landscape, and the lighting is dim and foreboding. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller has created a sense of desolation and hopelessness. But ranking isn't just about visuals and time. It's also about the characters themselves. When the characters are well-developed and relatable, the audience becomes invested in their journey, cheering them on and worrying about their fate. Take the character of Red, for example, who is a complex and nuanced portrayal of a prisoner struggling to maintain his dignity. As the story unfolds, the audience watches Red's transformation from a cynical prisoner to a symbol of hope and redemption. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller has created a deep emotional connection with the audience. But what makes ranking so effective in The Shawshank Redemption? One key element is the use of dialogue, where the storyteller expertly crafts conversations that reveal character and advance the plot. Take the scene where Andy and Red have a conversation in the prison yard, where the dialogue is witty and engaging. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller has created a sense of intimacy and connection between the characters. Another key element is the use of music, where the storyteller uses the score to create a sense of mood and atmosphere. Take the scene where Andy is in the prison yard, where the music is haunting and evocative. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller has created a sense of longing and hope. But ranking isn't just about visuals, time, characters, dialogue, and music. It's also about the story itself. When the story is well-crafted and engaging, the audience becomes invested in the narrative, cheering them on and worrying about their fate. Take the story of The Shawshank Redemption, for example, where the audience is left wondering what will happen next, their hearts racing with anticipation. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller has created a sense of suspense and tension. But what makes ranking so effective in The Shawshank Redemption? One key element is the use of plot twists, where the storyteller expertly crafts surprises that keep the audience guessing. Take the scene where Andy escapes from prison, where the audience is left wondering how he did it and what will happen next. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller has created a sense of surprise and wonder. Another key element is the use of themes, where the storyteller expertly weaves together ideas and motifs to create a rich and nuanced narrative. Take the theme of hope, for example, where the storyteller expertly crafts a narrative that celebrates the human spirit. This is the power of ranking in action, where the storyteller has created a sense of hope and inspiration. But ranking isn't just about visuals, time, characters, dialogue, music, story, plot twists, and themes. It's also about the audience itself. When the audience is engaged and invested in the narrative, the storyteller has created a sense of connection and intimacy.
Take the audience of The Shawshank Redemption, for example, where the audience is left cheering and crying, their hearts racing with emotion.
What can we learn from The Shawshank Redemption about the art of ranking, where the storyteller has created a sense of community and shared experience? So, what can we learn from The Shawshank Redemption about the art of ranking? One key takeaway is the importance of creating a sense of suspense and tension. This can be achieved through the use of timing, pacing, and visual effects to craft a narrative that keeps the audience on the edge of their seats. Another key takeaway is the importance of emotional investment. This can be achieved through the use of well-developed characters, relatable dialogue, and a narrative that resonates with the audience. Finally, the key takeaway is the importance of creating a sense of hope and inspiration. This can be achieved through the use of themes, plot twists, and a narrative that celebrates the human spirit. In conclusion, ranking is a powerful tool in storytelling that can elevate a good movie into a cinematic masterpiece. By understanding the art of ranking, we can create stories that engage and inspire audiences, leaving a lasting impact on their lives. If you found this fascinating, subscribe for more incredible stories like this, and let me know in the comments what fascinates you most about the art of ranking.